Good morning, everybody. Thank you very much for inviting us here and giving us a chance to talk about our film, a very dear film and very important film of our time. Our film making itself is a very taxing process, not only for the director and the producer and the rest of the crew members, but also for the actors. At the end of the day, they have to be in the right state of mind to put the director's vision on this screen. I'm into this business since '93. Before that, I was very actively involved in theatre in Delhi. Always maintained that cinema acting is far, far more easier than acting in theatre. Theatre is an actor's medium, and you are left alone on the stage without anybody's help for one and a half, 2 hours. But there are few films who challenge your ability and capability of, and sometimes they make you doubt your own ability. And Aligarh is one of them. Aligarh is a story which appeared in the Professor Death after he died. It appeared in some third or fourth or fifth page. There were only 6, 7 lines were written about his death and what exactly has happened. But Hansal Mehta, found this story through a stranger called Ishani and gave it to Apurva Asrani to write a screenplay on it. That was I would say, that step from Hansal Mehta was a very, very brave step, according to me. That he was thinking of making a film about a professor whose sexual orientation was completely different from us. A sexual orientation that is termed illegal and criminal in our country. This is about a story of a professor who is in love with his whiskey, who is in love with Lata Mangeshkar's songs, who is in love with poetry, literature, who is in love with Aligarh Muslim University, who is in love with teaching, and he loves the city Aligarh. But somewhere, this city decided to put him inside the four walls of his room. Even then, they were not happy. They barged into his room, they videographed him, his private business, inside his room, insulted him, humiliated him, and on that ground, university decided to suspend him from the job that he was in love with. And he was coaxed by the community and the NGOs to fight his case. He was a reluctant 64-year-old, you must have seen in the trailer, fragile old man. He wanted to spend the rest of his life in quietness of his flat. A pure soul, innocent man, filled with love, was persuaded and thrown in the battlefield. Reluctantly, he fought his battle, won the case, and got his job back. But unfortunately, the night before him getting the letter from the court, he was found dead. Yes, it's a very serious story. It may sound, and it's a serious film, but made with lots of passion, lots of conviction from the director and the actors and the editor and the writers and the cameraman. And with that passion, we are here in Mithibai College to talk about our film. We make films, or films we believe in. Films that we think should survive in this country. Films which create debate, apart from giving you a great story. Every time I go out and when I'm mixing up with people, they're complaining about, sir, वो क्या है कि यार आप लोग नाच गाने करते रहते हो, कुछ मतलब होना चाहिए, आप लोग ऐसी फिल्में क्यों नहीं बनाते हो, आप मनोज जी जो है कुछ फिल्में करते हो फिर उस तरह की फिल्में बनती नहीं है. But here is the director. Here is a director who has put himself on the line to talk about something which is completely forbidden in our society. So now it's, and I strongly believe that all the heads which are sitting here, they can change the whole face of the country. They can change the face of the audience. And only for that reason I'm feeling so humbled that you guys have given us a chance to sit here and talk about an alternate storytelling. So with that hope and positivity, Hansal Mehta and his team, including myself, we are here to urge you to start talking about it and go to the theatre, because if you don't go to the theatre, these films will not be made. If you please watch Song and Dance. I don't have any problem. I feature in few to make money. But please encourage these films, this alternate storytelling, which is very, very important for a very healthy cinema viewing. And with that note, I would like to give it to Rajkummar, who is a very dear friend of mine, somebody who is very passionate and doing some great work that I'm very proud of him. He's been such a great co-actor in this very difficult film. He improved my performances in many sequences. So Rajkummar, thank you, sir.
Aligarh, he's already told you about the film, what the film is about. All I can say is it's one of the most finest films that I have worked in, and I'm really proud of it. And as he rightly said, we keep complaining that why don't we make films like what Hollywood does or what other international filmmakers they make. So this is the kind of film which you can be really proud of, and you can talk about which will take our Indian cinema to a different standard. But it all, as he said, it all depends on you as audience. If you won't go and watch such films, nobody will give us money to make such films. So now it's your chance to be proud of our cinema, and you can proudly, when I go out to US or wherever UK, people say that, they look down upon our cinema. They say you only sing and you only dance. What about the story? So there's a film, Aligarh, which has a beautiful story, lovely performances, beautifully directed and written. So I only hope that you all will go out and support and watch a film. Thank you.
Okay, I'm here on a different mission. I want you to watch Aligarh, but before you watch Aligarh, I want you to make at least 100 people, each of you, go to the theatres and watch Aligarh. I need you to volunteer. I've come here to ask you. See, when we make films like this, there's a huge struggle. We are, our films are the Aam Aadmi Party of Bollywood. We struggle, you will not see a single hoarding sign on the streets. You will not see posters stuck on the walls because we don't believe that we should be ruining our walls with those posters. And we play limited television promos. Our trailer has been certified A, adult, by the stupid censor board. So, we are, uh, we need your support, and we need you to directly support us. You see this hashtag come out. All those who are on social media, start using that hashtag in your Facebook, Twitter, Instagram posts. And please, we are working on a campaign, correct?
Yeah.
We are working on a campaign where all of us are going to stand at different traffic signals with Aligarh posters for few hours, asking people to watch it when it releases on February the 26th. That's the only way we can publicize the film and have people go to the theaters, watch the film. So I've come here to ask for your support. I've come here with only one mission. You and tell all your friends if they can support us. This young man here, Rahat, is in charge of enlisting volunteers. He works with Eros, the very generous producers of Aligarh.
And we'll have a sign-up sheet for volunteers who would like to volunteer and stand at different prime locations of the city. So Yasira will help you with that after the session is done.
Yeah, so I'm here to just appeal to all of you. We have to make cinema like this work. If you believe that Indian cinema has to flourish, and we have to talk about these stories, if you believe that whatever is happening in the country is wrong, come and support this film. Thank you.
I think everything's been said, but I'll just say a little bit more. I think we are all in danger of becoming a society where they all want us to be the same. They want us to talk the same, they want us to worship the same, they want us to love the same, they want everybody to be uniform. And that's a very dangerous time for us, unless we exercise our choice to choose differently, to have some kind of diversity. Supporting someone who is gay, befriending someone who is gay, understanding someone who is gay doesn't make you gay. It makes you compassionate, it makes you human. And the more different kind of people we have within our society, it's like a bouquet with different flowers. For you just have ferns, or you just have roses, that's it. So we are that kind of a society. And you need to come out and support endeavors like this, which celebrate that diversity. And I think Aligarh is an example of that. So do come and do support us. Thank you.
I would like to request Mr. Harish here to tell us something about the role of cinema in his campaign for equal rights.
English.
I disagree with everyone. I don't think it's any one of theirs film, it's your film. And you should watch Aligarh because it's your film. And you should get more people to watch Aligarh because it's your film, it's your story. It's a story of someone within your college. It's a story of someone within your society. It's the story of someone in your country. So it is our story that's being told, so we should go and watch it. The second thing that I want to tell you is that cinema has always, I always say this, that a nation is only as good as the cinema it makes. And I personally believe that when you start making good cinema and when you start supporting good cinema is when societal mindsets will also change, because cinema has always been a reflection of society. So I urge all of you all to go and watch Aligarh. You will not become, I promise you that you will not become gay if you watch Aligarh. Yes. Like for instance, I never became straight when I watched Masti Zade. And an A certificate for Aligarh is a slap on all our faces, because the censor board believes that you guys are not mature to watch a film like Aligarh. So it's a slap on your face. And the only way that you can reply to that slap is going and watching the film. The only way that you can support good films and good cinema and good storytelling is by going and watching this film. Because in the end, every film has to make money. And वो लोग तो otherwise it gets categorized as one of those niche films. मालूम है वो कभी कोई देखने नहीं जाता है मगर it's a good film. So it's important that you should go and watch this film. This is your film, and for no other reason. Everything that everyone has said is all rubbish. You should watch it just because it's your film. Just because you believe in the film, you believe that your friend who is gay, who is bisexual, who is transgender, who is queer, should not be discriminated. So, do I get a buy-in from all of y'all that you'll go and watch this film? Yes. And you will get your friends to watch this film? Yes. And that is what will fuel change in our society. You going and supporting this film. So, how many of y'all are there on Twitter? Facebook? So, after this, you all are going to use the word come out and use the hashtag come out because this is the hashtag festival. And you are going to write a post about the film, about the reason why you should watch the film, and that's it. That will fuel change in the society. And I promise you, you will not become gay if you support this film. Thank you.
Rubbish everything, but I must say that he's right. There's 30 days of preparation and 35 days of shooting this role. I'm still straight. See?
Now, we'll be accepting questions from the audience. Would anybody like to ask any question?
Recently without taking any name. I have been working on a subject for a regional film, and I approached an actor where she needs to play a sister to a brother who happens to be gay. The actor said that why can't we change, and why he has to be gay, why my brother is gay. I said, then what's your problem? Said that no, if he's gay then people will think I'm also lesbian. I mean, we are living in a society where we don't even know what actually is homosexual.